Hello everyone, in this video I will explain about subject-verb agreement. Plurals in English grammar. To make a noun plural, we add as. Example, girl. For singular noun, when we add as at the end of girl, it's gonna be plural noun, girls. To make a verb plural, we take away the as. For example, he talks. They talk. Look at the difference of two sentences. He talks. The as indicate that the subject, he, is singular. In the second sentence, they talk. They is plural subject. So you need to take away the s. They talk. What's the verb endings for singular and plural? For example, I walk. You walk. He, she, it walks. Joy walks. The girl walks. For singular subject, Joy, the girl, he, she, it, you need to put s. While in plural, don't. Remember, there are irregular verbs. Do. For singular subject, it's gonna be he does. But if the subject plural, you do not need to put s. So the sentence gonna be they do. And then for have, it will change into has if the subject is singular. For example, she has. For plural subject, you do not need to change anything. They have. Still have. And then for auxiliary verb or be, it depends on the subject as well. He, she, it will use is for present sentence, while for the past we use was. They are. They were. Next, generally, if the subject doesn't end in s, the verb will. If the subject does end in s, the verb won't. Though the title of the presentation, subject-verb agreement. In fact, they disagree. Here is another example. The girl dances. The subject, no s. So you put s on the verb. The girls dance. There is s at the end of the subject, so you do not need to put s at the end of the verb. How about multiple subject joined by "and"? If there are two or more subjects joined by "and", the subject must be plural, so the verb will not get an "s". Example: the boy and the girl dance. The boy and the girl. Or two nouns. We can replace them with pronoun they, meaning that the subject plurals. So the verb is not added with "s". Next, multiple subjects joined by "or". If there are two or more subjects joined by "or", the verb agrees with the part of the subject closest to it. For examples, the professor or the students walk the halls. Remember, the verb agrees with the part of the subject closest to it. So the closest subject with the verb is the students. The students with "s" is plural. So you do not need to add verb with "s". Walk. The students or the professor walks the halls. Now, in the second sentence, the subject closest to the verb is the professor, in which the professor is singular subject. So, you add "s" at the end of the verb. Walks. Identifinite pronouns. Here are some identifinite pronouns that are always singular. Here are some examples. If the subject anyone, anybody, anything, everyone, everything, someone, something, no one, nobody, nothing, each, either, neither, they are always singular. But others can be either singular or plural. For example, all and some. Everybody loves grammar. Some people love grammar. Some. Indefinite pronouns followed with plural noun, people. So the verb love is not added with "s". In the first sentence, everybody loves grammar. Everybody is singular subject, so you need to add s at the end of the verb. Now, in the case of relative pronouns who, which, that can be either singular or plural. It depends on the word they refer to. Here are examples for you. The student who works hard will succeed. The verb refers to the subject explained. Second sentence, the students who work hard will succeed. Students work. Sometimes several words come between the subject and the verb. Just take out the phrase in the middle to see whether or not the subject and verb agree. The student, though she had lots of problems in other schools, finds or find her new class easy. So which one is the correct verb? Finds or find? The answer gonna be the student, though she had lots of problems in other schools, finds her new class easy. If there's two commas in sentences, so the subject will be before the first comma and the verb after the second comma. In the sentence, the subject student is singular, so you add s at the end of the verb. Finds. How about prepositional phrases? The subject can never be part of a prepositional phrase. Example, the students in my class study or studies hard. Can you find the subject of the sentence? Remember, the subject can never be part of a prepositional phrase, meaning that if there's a noun and then there is a prepositional or preposition in the front of the noun, it's never gonna be part of the subject. So the correct one, the students studies hard. The students study hard. That's the correct one.